Um, Welcome, everyone. Today's session is really diving deep into another nuance of 2021. And today's nuance is really all about love. And we in the Beyond Meditation, when I heard that today's session was going to be all about the love nuance of 2021 energies, I thought, well, what more is there to know about love? Because we already are a Beyond Meditation family, and we already know that being human is being love. And in the context of the flowing current is what they wanted to talk about. What what is the nuance of that? Um, in the context of how love as a vibration is showing up around us, and what we can watch out for, what we can look out for, and what we ought to watch out for. So, in the Pearl of Wisdom that I just did, um, which is all about care, I talked, and then the last time that I talked about in Beyond Meditation, we talked about receiving. So in the flowing current, what keeps a human in flow is being love, really just being themselves. And when they are themselves, they are being love. And that keeps a human flowing. Now, there are nuances, there are experiences, there are various thoughts and beliefs that each one of us has. So it's very difficult to detach from all of that. So you can be love, and that is being human, and that will amplify. In a flowing current, it's really important to also connect with the nuances of your experiences, of your own beliefs, your own, from this lifetime. And really what you're looking for is where you give the power of love outside of you, and it happens subconsciously, where you feel like you have to or you need to. One of the things that will show up in the flowing current and us being aware and vigilant about being in flow, you will watch your language. Your language could go into, well, I need to love what I'm doing because that's what keeps me in flow. So what is being communicated to us is, all you are to do is to really be love. There is no loving anything, anyone, or being loved by anything or by anyone. It is about being love. In the flowing current, you will receive experiences. You will be touched by, the loving expression of others, or you will feel that beautiful loving connection to nature or to the environment around you. And when you do, it is all about observing yourself, feeling that. And when you do that, step into you being love. Because any loving impulses that you feel that are coming from the outside to you, and from you going out to the outside, is only a call for you to step into the love that you are. What this loving current, what this flowing current enables and makes available to us is an amplification of the love vibrational frequency that is imbued in every cell of our being. It amplifies it. So rather than us having to think about amplifying it ourselves, it amplifies by itself as long as you are in that pure presence of the love frequency. So, what 2021 calls for is it calls for you to trust. Being stationed in trust is being, being stationed in a space of allowing. The innate vibration of allowing is trust. So the combination of trust and love is amplifying, and trust really, the innate vibration of trust is anchoring. So allowing trust to experience being anchored in the amplification of love. And that is what we are to understand about the effect of the flowing current on us as humans being love. A very important indicator for you to know that you are away from you being stationed in love is when you feel that the desire to express your love to someone else, a feeling that doing so is going to have you be fulfilled. Expressing your desire, you're expressing your love to someone else is fine just because you choose to. But if you feel that that completes you or that uplifts you in any way, that's where you go out of flow. Expressing the love that you are to another and to the planet itself multiplies it because it creates a flow. And the flowing current, what it does is it adds to the amplification abilities of when you allow the love that you are to flow out through you freely, knowing that you are love. And you are love in the in the embodiment of the soul presence that you are, which means you have a limitless supply of love. There is no lack, there is only abundance, and there is an abundance of flow as well because of the flowing current. There's like a big call out to those of us who know this, the secret of experiencing that truly madly deeply love for yourself is to be stationed in love, anchored in the trust frequency, allowing the flowing current to take you forward with inspired velocity and ever increasing momentum. Those are all the features and facets of the amplification cycle that is wanting to be activated. It has already been initiated. The amplification activation is what is being called for, and we are preparing ourselves for that, for the next slipstream, which will enable that amplification to occur at a faster pace than it has ever been able to. Now, here are a few things that are also important to understand about 2021. 2021 it's almost like as if it's written with highs and lows. The highs are super high and the lows happen very quickly and go very deep. And the recovery is also very swift. And really what 2021 is saying to you is, remember when you are standing in a flowing current, then your vistas keep changing. Just like imagine if you are on a boat or a raft in a flowing river, what you see on the banks changes as the raft moves forward. Similarly, in the flowing with flow current, the vistas keep changing. And all that is called for is our presence that becomes present to each moment. Knowing that each moment is a moment where miracles abound. And for you to know that you are in flow, you've already laid down the roots. The combination of the love frequency and the trust frequency that leads to an allowing, which in turn leads to converting your wisdom into a knowing, starts to strengthen your roots. The roots of who you truly are. You are human and you are love. In amidst that, there is an expression that is called for. That is your unique expression in the world, which we call as source mastery. And there's a rendition of your source mastery which lies in the realm of doing. What are you to do in this mastery? The flowing current combined with you stationed in being love, experiencing the power of trust, anchoring it in your field and operating from there. Literally wipes clean anything that might cloud, cover up, or come in the way of you being able to step into the pure vibration of the love that you are. So what the flowing current also enables is when you recognize that you are love and your best opportunity to be stationed in love over a sustained period of time at this time on the planet will enable you to experience an openness. And that openness literally unshackles you. And you experience the experience of unbridled joy. There are so many layers to this that if you allow yourself to presence your presence, give yourself the present of your presence, you will notice these nuances and you will also see them multiplying. And you can add your own little, ingredients or catalysts that will create a whole new substance that you can work with as you co-create the next phase of your life. Even if you do not have a significant other or friends that you're co-creating it with, know that the creator is active, working in partnership with you. The partnership with the creator is an acknowledgement of the partnership between you and your soul presence. The more harmonized and in sync your human form is with your soul presence, the more harmonized and in sync you will feel with our creator. And the more creation enabling gifts will be bestowed upon you, and the more opportunities will arise for you to implement them. Between now and Tuesday, you will experience some interesting type of movements from underneath you, from within, in and around your pineal, in and around your third eye. That's really because that part of the body is being worked on. You don't need to do anything about it. It's happening. And if you feel you must because it feels odd or awkward, just take the 9-4-6 breath and keep taking it in a regular rhythm until any form of out of rhythm dissipates. You may also experience your eyelids feeling really heavy. And that's only because you know what happens when you actually do the human vibe attunement declaration. You know, you can feel the deep state of rest that you just land into. It's not a mental thing, it's an experience thing. So if you feel that, reconnect to the love that you are. So once you are anchored in the love that you are, and you are showing up that way, and you're showing up that way consistently, you start getting a glimmer of opulence. And it's opulence with humility. We have been bombarded with opulence of one kind or another in the last few years, giving rise to large strata of society experiencing that feeling of unrequitedness. And that interferes in the flow. So, presencing yourself to the presence of you presences you in this human form, which in turn presences you in the innate vibration of this human form, which is love. And automatically that amplifies. Over the next few days, it is the time to really declutter your field. So many visions, vistas, cautions, dreams that have come through during 2021. And it's time to consolidate all of those so that you can move forward and experience that vibe of onward and upward, not just for yourself, your colleagues, your family, as well as the planet. Initially, it may not be clear what is your role to play personally, what is individual to you. And there is nothing to panic, there is nothing to rush into. There is only to take a deep breath and open yourself up, allow yourself to receive that which is your agenda that has already been anchored in your field. You just haven't made the connection. And that will become your unique secret of what it takes for you to return to flow in a sustainable manner. 2021 is also the year, it's like a definitive year. You know, ambiguity is out. Half-baked engagement in any project is out. Having a foot in multiple camps, knowing that at some point you won't be able to sustain it, that is out. Because just the thought of that feels overwhelming. The frequency of 2021 invites you and calls you to engage at a level of detail with the sort of communications that your cells wish to engage in. You will play a game with it, with your own conscious awareness, where you can actually literally give any topic. You can give motivation, you can give inspiration, you can give anger, you can give jealousy. Whatever emotion you give to that anchoring, you will suddenly start meeting and experiencing people that are in line with what you are vibrating. So let's anchor this vibe of love stationed in the frequency of trust, uplifting humans, humanity, all living beings, the planet itself. So, with that having been said, I'm going to guide you through an anchoring journey where you are anchoring in your own field, like literally in the center of gravity of your own field. What you are experiencing by the way of flow as time progresses. It is important to keep that finger on the pulse, to know what flow feels like, what it looks like, what it smells like. So I'm going to invite you to sit back, relax, have your feet on the ground, arms drop down, palms facing forward, fingertips lightly attached to the core of the earth. And you're going to scan your body from about 6 inches above you. You're going to draw concentric circles and then just scan through the concentric circle. Then draw another concentric circle and scan through it. And as you're doing that, you're clearing. So there you are in the center, the base of your spine, the middle of your feet, the tips of your fingers. So this feeling that is wanting to release from you actually occurs. Focus your attention into your heart. Just notice the breathing in and breathing out. And as you're doing that, interrupt that pattern and start breathing, taking deep breaths. And you're doing so in a very sacred place that only you know. You can take your arms, just put them on top of your thighs. Your palms are facing upwards. It's one of those beyond meditation days where you're going to have bursts of meditative experience. And because I'm allowing this to come through in a live mode, you will experience an upliftment. So just presence yourself to your presence. Feel how you're feeling. We're going to breathe in to the count of 9, hold to the count of 4, breathe out to the count of 6. That'll bring you into your center. So breathe in 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Focus your attention on your heart. Before you go into your heart, go into your heart now and start filling up your heart with love, kindness, and compassion. So repeat after me. And we are really amplifying this wisdom that has been shared with us for the energies of 2021 just by sharing the wisdom is anchored on the ground. Let's take a deep breath in. And this time I want you to take that breath and take it all the way to your pineal. You're breathing in, you're taking it to your third eye, and you're breathing out from the third eye. Breathe in to your pineal and just breathe out from there. You're now breathing in love, kindness, and compassion, and you're breathing out gratitude and peace. You're breathing in love, kindness, and compassion, and you are breathing out gratitude and peace. You're breathing in love, kindness, and compassion, and you are breathing out gratitude and peace. Repeat after me. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I anchor the human within humanity. I anchor the human within humanity. I anchor the human within humanity. Take your hands in front of your chest, rub them against each other, put them over your eyes, open your eyes in them, take them on top of your head, the back of your head, either side of your neck, down your shoulders, and do an energy sweep. It's a very, very deep anchoring that we've done today. So just take your time. If you need 10 minutes or so of just being in this vibe of being human, take that time. Don't rush. Don't rush. We can see our Bella is knocked out, tranced out. That's how you will feel too. It was quite a deep body of work that occurred today. The wisdom was communicated at a nanocellular level throughout. I was experiencing it myself, even as I was speaking. So, those of you who feel so inclined, please share your one word to complete our session today. Truly blessed and truly powerful. Yes. Thank you so much for your wonderful insights, gracefully received on behalf of our spirit and spiritedness, anchored in love. Thank you. Oh my God. Love of all we are. Yes. Receiving all the hearts. Winds. Beautiful. I'm even finding it hard to read. Blessed, grateful, beyond measure. Thank you. Anchored with trust and no ambiguity. This was the best one for me. It is pretty powerful indeed. Deep gratitude, loving grace, filled with flow, love and gratitude. Thank you. Thank you. Namaste is the honoring of the divinity within me and within you and within all of us. Received, anchored to the and in the center of gravity. Beautiful. Decluttering. This is a very big one for that. Lightness of being grounded. You're looking gorgeous. Thank you, Sarah. Beautiful. Namaskar, everyone. With love. Thank you. Centered and blissful love. Beautiful. Received and anchored and amplified holographically everything that you're sharing. Anchored in love and trust and deep gratitude. Be love. That is the message. I am source. I am in presence. And I am love. Love to all. Thank you. Illuminated hearts from our goddess of illumination, Dea. Thank you. Being love. How amazing. Much appreciation. Thank you, Lee. Very glad that Yeah, we tuned in today. Yes, thank you, David and Helene. Thank you. It's a very special one today. Have a great weekend, everyone, and I will see you all on Tuesday. Thank you. Take the time. I'm going to go in and just play the singing bowl and allow myself to receive the joy of what came through today. Thank you all. Thank you.